Hello, my name is Megan Hunter. Today I will be presenting Just a Girl for English 103-51 Survey of World Literature with Professor Brian Butler. Through this presentation, we will be discussing the similarities and differences between the movie Mean Girls, written by Tina Fey, and the play Schoolgirls, or The African Mean Girls, by Jocelyn Bioh. Both follow very similar plot lines of a new girl coming into school and trying to find her place socially. Our focus throughout this presentation will be on the two antagonists, how they differ, and how Schoolgirl is really different from Mean Girls. In Mean Girls, we follow the story of Katie moving from Africa to a public school in America, while in Schoolgirls, the new girl, Erica, is moving back to Africa from America. Both of these stories are set amongst teen girls in high school, and they both have similarities in theme, such as society and class, identity, power, weight, and the topics of femininity. The differences are surely noted in Schoolgirls. They cover topics such as racism and colorism. Let's first take a look at our antagonist. In Schoolgirls, we have Paulina, and in Mean Girls, we have Regina. Both of these girls share similar traits. They are beautiful and popular, but they are also mean girls. They are vain, manipulative, egotistical, and even Regina is a little narcissistic. Moving forward, we will be taking a more in-depth look at these two characters through scenes in the movie and in the play, and we will be comparing the movie and the play, as well as looking at the differences, what really sets Paulina and Schoolgirls apart from Mean Girls and Regina. As previously mentioned, both Schoolgirls and Mean Girls show themes of finding one's identity and society or social structure. There is this sense, especially amongst teenage girls, of trying to fit in. In Mean Girls, we see this in the first scene where we're introduced to Regina and Katie speaks with her. Regina attempts to grow closer to Katie and invites her to sit with her and her posse or clique at lunch. Karen, one of Regina's friends or followers, says to Katie that the only way that she can sit with them is if on Wednesdays she wears pink to fit in. We also, during this scene, are able to look at how manipulative Regina can be. Regina says to Katie that she is very pretty, and after Katie thanks her, Regina says, "So you agree, you think you're really pretty." This makes Katie feel really uncomfortable. Paulina is also known for manipulating and making others feel uncomfortable. In the first scene, we see Paulina enter and ridicule her friend Nana about her eating habits. She says to Nana, "So do you want to be fat or fit in and popular?" This line along goes with the same sense of trying to fit in to some type of social standard. The same way we wear pink on Wednesdays. Later in the scene, though, even though all the girls had originally agreed with Paulina, they immediately apologize to Nana and say, "We just don't want Paulina coming after us." This just shows the type of strength and power Paulina has over her friends, the same type of power that Regina holds over hers. Although Paulina and Regina both have similar traits, in Schoolgirls, there is a deeper depiction of why Paulina acts the way that she does. Schoolgirls discusses the very difficult topic of colorism, which is the idea that the whiter a person is, the better they are thought to be. When Miss Global Universe pageant comes to town, Erica goes and wins the pageant over Paulina, and even the judge thinks that Erica is better suited to win Miss Global Universe because she has a lighter complexion than Paulina. Colorism is also where we see the difference between Paulina and Regina. Regina we see growing up in a stable family with a mother and a father and a younger sister. Her narcissism may stem from certain insecurities that she has, But she really does believe that she is better than everyone else and everyone wants to be like her. Paulina, on the other hand, even though she's ambitious and confident, she really seems like she's overcompensating for the lack that she feels in herself because everyone around her constantly plays into this idea of colorism. Such example can be seen when her and Erica are fighting. Erica says that she wishes that Paulina knew how lucky she was because she still has a mother. Where Paulina says, lucky? Are you serious? Lucky where? That my mother has 8 children, most of us with different fathers? Lucky that we are the poorest people in our village? Lucky to be the darkest one in my family? That even with our little bit of money, my mother gave me bleaching cream instead of food because that would serve me better in life. Paulina grew up in an unstable environment where instead of having a mother that would build her up like we see Regina's mom doing, her mom would decide to give her bleaching cream, which would burn her face. In Schoolgirls, we see the trauma Paulina faces and the harsh reality that her mom, the judge of the global pageant, degraded her for her darker complexion. And Mira Odway from the Beauty Well Project on Good Morning America said that colorism is embedded in cultures and is deeply rooted in cultures. We need to redefine beauty standards and empower communities of color. Later in the interview, when she was asked how can people of color overcome their own insecurities and biases, she said that this has been going on for years and years. So people are dealing with so much trauma. And here in this play, Schoolgirls, we see Paulina dealing with this amount of trauma. And that is what truly sets apart Mean Girls from Schoolgirls and Paulina from Regina.